What was the toughest technical challenge you faced during your 2 months there?
To relate our journey with one of a movie or a song. So one thing that came up at my mind was Gajni,
Help your preparation for the rigorous technical and HR rounds of the Arcesium selection process.
which were to be expected of us to go through in a live interview.
Okay, so MBA,
Tiring.
Delhi,
Food.
motivation.
Money.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome back. I'm Aishi and you're tuned into the series that brings you the success stories right from the corporate trenches. Today, we are diving deep into the world of fintech with a special focus on highly coveted summer internship at Arcesium. We have with us Manhar Singla, a final year student who not only converted the financial operation return role but absolutely nailed it, bagging a coveted pre-placement offer. Hi Manhar, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
Hi, Yushi. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Fantastic. Let's start right at the beginning. Can you give our audience a brief introduction about yourself and your academic background?
Yeah. So as you mentioned, I am a second year student at Department of Business Economics in MBA, and I'm also one of the placement coordinators at the department. As for my undergrad, I did Bachelor's of Business Administration from Nalsa University, Hyderabad, and during my time in undergrad, I found that I have interest in finance and analytics, and currently I'm pursuing those domains only in the MBA.
That's a perfect way to move into our next topic. Thank you for introducing yourself. Could you share how your interest in finance evolved and what was it about Arcesium that caught your attention?
Okay, so I knew I am very fascinated with numbers, so I tried to explore the domains of finance and analytics. And during my undergrad only, as I mentioned, I used to do some of the live projects in financial modeling and startup valuation. And along with that, I used to also participate in several case competitions from various top tier colleges like IITs and IIMs, and I've won quite a few of them. So these helped me to develop my interest and build my skills in these domains.
That's great. We often hear that fintech can be high pressure. How did the Arcesium work culture, especially their hybrid culture, help you maintain work-life integration during your intense internship period?
So the work culture at Arcesium was very amazing and flexible. You could reach out to any of the team member or any of the person from your department or other department to for any help or for any guidance that you needed or to understand the business of Arcesium. Also, my manager was available for me anytime to help me with the projects or to understand anything about the company. As for the day as an intern at Arcesium, the day started with having breakfast and a little chit chat with my friends, with my fellow interns at Arcesium, and then in the afternoon I used to have lunch and then had snacks. While snacks, we used to play foosball, FIFA, or snooker pool. So that's all I did at internship.
Really?
Uh, Not actually. During in between the breakfast and the banter that I had with my fellow interns, I used to check my daily progress of my projects, get a review from my manager, and get a better understanding of the project and how to proceed with the project. And also, I used to try to meet with other team members to understand the working of the company.
Every high-profile internship comes with a major hurdle. What was the toughest technical challenge you faced during your 2 months there?
So my internship was indeed very fun and lively, and I made many friends. But the major task over there was to understand what is Arcesium and how do they operate. So in one of the HRBP events organized for the interns, I was asked, like all of us were asked, to relate our journey with one of a movie or a song. So one thing that came up at my mind was Gajni, because anything, every day and every moment you get to learn something new or something you get to know something new about the company, and to retain that you have to understand the background of that particular information. And while doing so, I used to forget the previous information. But at the end, you get to understand and you get to connect the dots, and all this information is very helpful in your project.
That's interesting. Okay, so people often think finance roles are about individual work, but in reality, modern finance is all about collaboration. Can you share a moment when your teamwork or soft skills were just as important as your technical skill in reaching a project goal?
Rightly said, it's never an individual task, because I experienced as my internship that I had to work and collaborate with each of my team member to understand the project. So I had three projects in which the deliverables were different, and each deliverable had to be were handled by a different team member or a different group of team members. So I had to work with them. Some of them were in day shifts, some of them were working in night shifts. So I had to manage my time and to collaborate with them, and collaborate with them to get a better understanding of my project and how to continue and how to execute that particular project. Also, my manager was working very closely with me. He used to sit for hours he used to sit for hours with me to teach me what about Arcesium and tell me how to proceed with the project and what is expected of me. So it was never an individual project.
That's great. Okay, so my next question is, beyond the curriculum, how did the DB ecosystem, perhaps the student society, the placement committee, help your preparation for the rigorous technical and HR rounds of the Arcesium selection process?
So my till my internship started, I had worked with the placement committee as the placement coordinator, which helped me groom myself, not only for the hard skills but also for the soft skills. They used to conduct various mock GD and mock PI person interview sessions, which helped us to go under the stress and experience the environment which were to be expected of us to go through in a live interview. So that helped us very much in participating in the real interviews and crack the interviews.
That's great. Okay, so time for the rapid fire round. One word or a very short phrase for this concept. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so MBA.
Tiring.
Okay. Friends.
College.
Delhi.
Food.
Motivation.
Money.
Stress buster.
Music.
Fantastic. Okay, so finally, Manhar, what is your ultimate piece of advice for your juniors aspiring to land an internship at a top tier fintech company like Arcesium?
Okay. It would be something very generic, but I would say it is very important to understand not just that we should not just be very much involved in the theoretical world. We have to use that theoretical knowledge and find to understand some practical implications that could help us to understand those concepts better. And also, we should find opportunities to apply those concepts and learning by mixing those with our technical skills to actually deliver those outcomes. So that would really help you in the internship like at Arcesium.
Manhar, this has been an incredible, insightful session. Thank you for decoding the path to Arcesium people for our audience.
Thank you for having me, Ayushi.
Thank you. And that's a wrap with our Internship Stories 4.0 with Manhar Singla. We hope you took copious notes on the value of intellectual curiosity and building a strong technical foundation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of internships. See you next time.